Another anime review. Today we will be reviewing Dragon Ball. Not the entire saga, just the original Dragon Ball. Now, like all my reviews, spoiler alert. So, if you haven't seen Dragon Ball, you probably want to watch it before watching this video. Now, if you have seen it, let's get right to the review. What is Dragon Ball? Well, it's the story of Goku, a young boy with his tail, a really weird kid. It's his journey of going from this weird kid with a tail to being the hero that saves the Earth. I mean, multiple times. Um, that's really what it is. It starts out with him on a journey to find the Dragon Balls when a young girl named Bulma finds him in his home, living by himself. Uh, yes, she is young. She's about 16 at the time, but Goku's like, hard to say exactly. Definitely somewhere between 10 and 13, most likely. So definitely younger. He's just a kid, whereas Bulma is very much a teenager. It explores the aspect a little bit there, but they go on their journey to find the Dragon Balls. They get them. Then they enter the World Martial Arts Tournament where Goku comes in second. Then they go find the Dragon Balls again, and then they do the World Martial Arts Tournament again where Goku comes in second again. Then they uh, go on another journey to find the Dragon Balls, kind of. And then they do the martial arts tournament, and Goku wins this time. Now, that's a very simplified version of it, just kind of repeating the process. But the first time they find the Dragon Balls, really didn't take them very long. It took them. That's like the first couple of episodes, most likely just sort of a pilot, as more what that was. That was the original, what the plot was. They weren't ever intending initially to go any farther than that. It's actually based off of another show, from all the research I've done, which my guess is it took off and was a huge hit, so they decided to keep going with it. Because, yeah, it kind of spiraled out after that. And, once they decided to keep going with it, it's pretty obvious that they had a plan for what to do pretty quick after that. I mean, Goku transforms into a giant ape, which um, is explored more and more throughout the show. You actually see exactly why that happens come Dragon Ball Z, which will not be discussed really in this video. But yeah, basically Goku, he's a very interesting hero. He never changes, even in the subsequent series. He's the same old kid he always was. He's an idiot, but he's pure-hearted. He's the kind of guy that's like, you're a bad man. I'm gonna kill. Well, he's like, you're a bad man. Apologize. Uh, I mean, that's always his. That's always what he says to the bad guys. I mean, no matter how cruel they are, it's like, apologize, repent for what you did, and don't ever do it again. I mean, he's not saying that he's not gonna beat him up or kill him or anything, unless they refuse to change their ways and apologize for what they did. I mean, he always gives the villains an out. Hey, just don't do it again. Apologize for what you did and don't do it again. It's that simple for him. He's he's very pure, and he's very trusting, a little bit to a fault. I mean, yeah. When he went up against the Red Ribbon Army, the second time he was going after the Dragon Balls, there were so many times where, they he tried giving them the chance to surrender, and they used that just to get a little bit of, basically to stall Goku long enough to attack him and get him with another shot, make things more difficult for him. That happened several times. It's just that's Goku's biggest weakness, really, other than his tail being pulled, is his heart. He's too forgiving. All you got to do to get away from Goku is lie and say, "I'm sorry, I'll never do it again," and he'll leave you be. Uh, and if you still want to get him with a cheap shot after that. So many villains did that to him. It happened all the time in the show. Uh, but there's more to it than just Goku. I mean, he's the star of the show, clearly, but I mean, he's not the only character. I mean, Bulma's one of the major characters. She's, well, a young girl, very attractive. Um, yeah, very vain. She's one of those girls that knows she's attractive and constantly flaunts it. She's also a genius and also very rich. So, yeah, she's one of those selfish, spoiled types of girls, which, yeah, she flaunts about a lot, always expecting Goku or Krillin or one of the guys to come to her rescue, just because, well, yeah, she's just that kind of girl. Or Yamcha even. Then of course there's Goku's buddy Krillin, his best friend that he meets. I think around season 2. Not initially friends, which is actually something Goku does a lot. Most of Goku's friends by the end of Dragon Ball were not friends when he first met them. I mean, Krillin never really liked him. Krillin hated Goku at first. Um, Krillin thought he was just a dumb idiot and a rival. He didn't care for Goku, but they're best friends. They become best friends. Those two are very, very close. Yamcha, he's originally a desert bandit that's trying to kill Goku. I mean, seriously? And he becomes a pretty close friend of Goku's too. Tien Shinhan and Chaozu, they're originally rival students. They're originally students in the Crane Hermit. And they go and become friends with Goku by the end. That's just the kind of guy Goku is. He takes enemies and turns them into friends. That's that's Goku for you. You see more of that throughout the subsequent series, like Dragon Ball Z. Um, but yeah, that's really Dragon Ball in a nutshell. Is just, yeah. Um, that's really all I have time for in this video. So if there's anything you wanted to add or discuss about it, please leave a comment. Please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. And I'm Mitch, and I'll be seeing you.